Welcome back to TV5 News at 9. It's time now for Aging in Style with McLaren. And joining us today is Dr. Alexandria Smits, and we appreciate you calling in this morning.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, we're glad to have you. So today we are talking about Men's Health Month and getting care during the coronavirus pandemic. So for those who have delayed care, is it safe to start scheduling any appointments?
So absolutely, it is absolutely safe to start scheduling appointments at this time. I know, like here at McLaren, we are doing time-sensitive procedures as well as prioritizing the surgeries that had to be postponed secondary to the COVID outbreak. So if you or any of your loved ones had any sort of appointments, procedures, or surgeries that ended up getting canceled or postponed secondary to COVID, please call your provider's office, call the surgical site, get those appointments rescheduled. At this time, it is not safe and we don't recommend delaying care anymore, especially if you're having worsening symptoms.
Yeah, absolutely. And so for those people who do want to make those appointments, what steps are being taken at McLaren to make sure that everybody's staying safe?
So great question. I know this is a concern for a lot of people. So our entire staff here at McLaren have been working really hard to make sure we keep patients, staff, everyone safe. So for example, some things that we are now implementing is that any patient that's coming in or family member is getting screened to make sure that we aren't putting people with the COVID-19 symptoms and people who don't have symptoms together. So we are separating them. We're also increasing washing of surface areas that are high touch areas, as well as making sure that all of our frontline employees and staff are wearing all the correct protective equipment to keep everyone safe. These are just a few of the safety measures, though, that we have put in. So if anyone is curious, they're able to go to McLaren's website to be able to get the all safe care precautions that have been put in place. And that is at www.mclaren.org/safe-care.
All right, very good. So as we head into June, June is Men's Health Month. Can you tell us a little bit more about what that means?
Yeah, so Men's Health Month is a month that we use to increase awareness of different health problems and diseases that happen in men and boys within our community. So for us here, it gives the public and policymakers and the community members the ability to encourage the men and boys in their lives to be able to go and get regular medical advice and treatment for different diseases and injuries they might have.
And do you recommend any specific health screenings for older men?
So absolutely. So for older men, one of the biggest health screenings that gets postponed is looking for prostate cancer. The reason that this is important is because prostate cancer is actually the #2 most diagnosed cancer within men. And the reason that this happens and it gets postponed is because most men don't have any symptoms of prostate cancer, which means that they're asymptomatic. And so it kind of just gets pushed back, pushed back, pushed back. However, when we do that, a lot of times by the time we see it, it might end up being too late. So even if you feel completely healthy and safe, please make sure that you're going and seeing your regular provider at least once a year. That way we have the opportunity to make sure that we are getting all the different testing, all the different screenings that might need to be done to make sure we keep you healthy and safe, as well as that way we can do any sort of interventions within your lifestyle to prevent any diseases that might end up happening or injuries that might end up happening.
And Dr. Smits, do you have any advice for somebody who maybe doesn't have a primary care doctor? Where can they find any assistance?
So great question also. So here within the Bay region, you can actually go right online to www.mclaren.org/Bay region, and then there's a tab that says Find a Physician, and that can show you all the different providers that are within the area that you might be able to set up care with.
All right, very helpful, Dr. Smits. Thank you so much for calling in this morning. If you want any more information about today's topic, you can check out the Aging in Style page on WNEM.com.